Model 2, Lecture 3, Relationship Building. Section 1. Why have good relationships? Human beings are naturally social creatures. We crave friendship and positive interactions just as we do food and water. So it makes sense that the better our relationships are at work, the happier and more productive we are going to be. Good working relationship give us several other benefits. Our work is more enjoyable when we have good relationship with those around us. Also, people are more likely to go along with changes that we want to implement, and we are more innovative and creative. What do we mean by relationship building? When we talk about the competency of the relationship building, we are referring to building strong relationship with partners and clients about using interpersonal skills to network in an effective way. When we think of negotiations, we tend to focus on the hard negotiating skills connected with the bargaining. In fact, many professional negotiators will confirm that the most important skill is effective relationship building. If there is trust and understanding between the two parties, the negotiation will be much more successful, as will the long-term business relationship between them. You should aim to develop an open and reliable working relationship with your negotiating partner. Deals are often ongoing commitments that evolve as time and circumstances change. A good working relationship between the parties will make it easier to address both sides' future needs efficiently and effectively. Acting on transparency and the genuine desire to understand and find solutions can help focus discussions on substance. Deals are often ongoing commitments that evolve over time and circumstances change. A good working relationship between the parties will make it easier to address both sides' future needs efficiently and effectively. Acting on transparency and the genuine desire to understand and find solutions can help focus discussions on substance. Negotiating partners need not to be friends to create a productive working environment. What does a competent relationship builder do? Somebody who is competent and relationship building focuses on understanding the needs of the client and getting the best possible results. This competency promotes an ethic of client service and so an understanding and anticipation of a client's changing needs is essential. Stress and conflict are other issues that a competent relationship builder will manage. Keeping composed and acting as a mediator when conflicts arise. How can I start to develop the competency of the relationship building? First, identify the business plan goals of your department and decide what your role is going to be in helping to achieve those goals. You will need to study the business plan and learn as much as possible about your client activities, interests, and needs. This information might be available in the own annual reports or in client surveys conducted by your company. Talking to your client about how you can best meet their needs is also a sensible first bet to take. Relationship building. Personal introduction, building trust, socializing, importance of patience, seniority, age, authority, and rank issues. Business cards and gifts. Other cultural issues include the age and rank of negotiators. Remember that in some societies, age is seen as equivalent to seniority in the role, whereas increasingly senior manager may be quite young, as in the USA. Authority is important. Many nations expect in negotiations to be able to take actions and without referring the decision for the sanctions of senior manager. The 7 rules of rapport. 1. Use your prior knowledge of the people you are doing business with to get things moving. 2. Make informed guesses about your partner and their business to keep things going. 3. Ask lots of safe questions about interest and opinions to keep the focus on the other person. The safer subjects are always weather, food, sport, interest, and places you know. Talking shop is also pretty safe. Some subjects may seem safe, but are not, so be careful. In Arab countries, families are rarely mentioned in business context. The global economy is a safe topic. Religion are generally taboo subjects in most countries. A good rule when discussing potentially sensitive subjects, local customs, traditions, conflicts, is to ask a lot of natural questions to defer voicing any kind of opinion until you are more sure of your ground. 4. React to what your partner tells you to create empathy before continuing the conversation. 5. If you are the host, take every opportunity to show your guest hospitality. 6. If you are the guest, take every opportunity to show your guest hospitality. Try to avoid single sentences. If you can add on an extra comment or a question. How to become an effective relationship building. 1. Draw up a plan on what you need to do in order to give your client that they want. Discuss your ideas with your line manager and then do what is necessary to implement the plan. 2. When the plan has been set in motion, schedule regular meetings with your line manager to review the progress that you are making and make any necessary adjustments. 3. When you are working as a part of a team or group within a department or a company, it is important to assess your contribution to the group's work. Think about how your effort help or hinder progress. 4. Make a weekly analysis of your commitments. Set yourself a goal for each week so you can follow them through. Make an effort to do that you say you are going to do, and also to do it by the time that you say it will be done. If you get into the habit of doing this, it will become like a second nature. 5. Build up a file of contracts and classify them in a way that is meaningful for your particular work context. Then you will know exactly who to call with any queries or when you need information. 6. Don't just wait for feedback to come to you. Request from a variety of sources, from your line manager, but also from colleagues, clients, and people who you supervise. Listen to what they have to say and act accordingly. 7. Build informal relationship with the people who are working around you. Make a point of greeting people who you normally don't speak to. Ask them about the interest and make it a goal to practice small talk with them. Listen to what they say and remember so that you can ask about particular interest in the next time you meet. Thank you for your attention.